Today I'm going to be reviewing this Vantrue N1 dashcam, and it's quite a small dashcam. To scale, look at the size of it compared to this 2P, and there's not that many small dashcams on the market. The dashcam comes in this nice little box, as well as all these accessories that you get, including a very easy to read instruction manual, and it also has the cigarette lighter adapter, which is quite nifty as it has a USB port in the top, which is very handy to charge up your mobile devices while you're using your dashcam. The suction mount, which is quite handy as well, because you can plug in your USB wire into the actual suction cap, so that you can tuck it all nice and neat in your windscreen and you don't have the wires dangling down. It also has the standard USB cable to transfer files from the camera to your PC or laptop. And of course the camera itself. Let's take a look around this camera. On the top is where the suction mount goes onto, and that's where you put your micro SD card in the top. On the side you've got these buttons here. You switch it on by the bottom button there, and of course with it being a dash cam, when you power it on in your vehicle it would automatically start recording. You've got these two buttons here. The top one turns the microphone off and on, and the bottom one, when it's connected to the vehicle, it should turn the camera into parking mode, which of course if any motion's detected in front of the camera, it will start recording. And of course you've got to keep this camera powered up for that to work. The battery life is about, say, 15 minutes. It's made to run off the car battery, but if you need to get your camera out to show some footage, there's enough battery life on there to do so. The dashcam just slots nicely onto the suction mount holder like this, and it's also on a ball joint, so you can turn it to face whichever way you want the dashcam to face in your window. As with all dashcams, this camera records on a loop, and so if you see something on the camera that you want to save and you don't want it recording over, you just press the M button there, and you'll see a lock there, which means that that file will not be overwritten. Also, if you want to take a photograph, to do that you've got to have the video recording and press the top icon here. If you look, there should be a camera icon at the top there, which means it's took a picture. Let's have a look at the menu options that are available. We've got record setup, system setup, and files, which of course contain the files. In the record setup, we've got resolution. We've got these options, of course. I always have mine in 1080 full HD. Loop recording, HDR, which I always leave on. It's sort of improves the quality of the video. And parking monitor, which you can turn on and off. It's you need your camera to be constantly on a power supply for this to work. It's when you're parked up, you put it onto parking monitor, and it's like a motion detection feature on the dash cam, which if anything moves in front of the camera, it will set it off and record for you. But you've got to have it powered up, because it will eat away on your battery life. Second page down is the G sensor, which if your dash cam takes a shudder, it'll think that you've been in an accident and save the file and protect that file from being overwritten. You've got sensitivity settings that you can change on that one, and you've got your microphone, where you can turn the microphone on the dash cam on and off. In the system setup menu, you can change the language, the time, your car number plate. You can have that displayed on the video itself. I've got it set to the default setting, which will display a number of zeros on the actual video itself. if we go down to the stamp option, this is what's printed on the bottom left hand side of your video. This is how I've got it set up. I've got it set up so only the date and time are actually on the video itself. The logo stamp is the company logo, Vantrue, so viewers can see the company name on the video, and the car number stamp, it will be what you've set your number plate as on the previous menu. Okay, here is some footage from the dashcam. As you can see, the colours are vibrant. You can make out number plates quite clearly. This is footage that's been edited and uploaded to YouTube, so it will lose some of the clarity. If you want to see the quality before it's been edited and uploaded to YouTube, I'll put a link below in the comment section. You can download an unedited version direct from the camera. Now let's take a listen at some of the audio from the camera. As you can hear, this is the camera's audio, and you can clearly hear the indicator being switched on, which would come in handy, of course, if there was any questions as to whether or not you were indicating during an incident. The camera seems to cope rather well when facing direct sunlight as well. As you can see, there's a bit of darkening in the footage, but you can still make out clearly what's going on in the video. Here's some nighttime footage now. It's very impressive in the nighttime as well, this dashcam. Well, that's it for this review. I hope you liked my first ever review on Dashcam Network. If you would like to purchase this camera, I bought mine off Vantrue via Amazon. I'll put the link in the description box below the video. Thank you.